some more details about the journal. Journal metrics, you have impact factor. You should go with 2024 impact factor. This is 2.9. Every journal, they will give 5-year impact factor also. That is not very much important. And a few more things before deciding to upload your article in a journal. How many days it will take for the first edition? Sometimes they will take 90 days, okay, 3 months for first edition. Maximum standard journals within 15 days, they will throw out the paper if it is not within their scope. Okay. So journals, you can see about the journal, aims and scope is there. Aims and scope is there. They will tell what papers they are concentrating. They will give some subheadings. Only if your paper fit in within that, they will take. Otherwise, it is waste of your time. If I have some mathematics paper, here everything mentioned, bioscience, chemistry, earth science, civil, all basic things are mentioned. If I submit some fully calculation mathematics paper into this, it is waste of my time. Maximum within 15 days, standard journals, they will give the first edition. First edition means editor will decide whether this is fit in with the aim and scope of the journal. That is first edition. Editor itself will reject more than 50% of the papers with this small criteria, whether it is fitting within the aims and scope or not. Okay. And if it is fitting, then it will go to the next level of reviewer. Editor will send the paper to reviewer in the next level. When that goes for review, how to check? In the login, you can check whether it is under review or not. Here you can see my paper got rejected many times. This is Taylor and Francis. Actually, I opened this only one page. I have published Electronics and Communication, one journal in the Taylor and Francis. It took 1.5 years and it was successfully published. Okay. Here in the first page, whatever display is there, all the papers are rejected. So I'm not able to tell the details, but I have a long list. How I maintain the details. This is my research status. You can see here. High speed networks, one journal is there. Now it is not taking. Earlier, yearly once they consider my paper. One paper I used to publish in this journal, but now they have moved from iOS Press to Sage. These are publisher names like Elsevier, Springer. We have other publishers also, Emerald Publishers, John Wiley, iOS Press. Then there are a number of things. IGI Global publishers are there, IGI Global. Then like Emerald, they have another World for Scientific publishers are there. Like that, many different publishers are there. This journal, they moved from iOS Press to Sage journals presently. After that, my papers immediately they are rejecting. Earlier it was okay, tolerable. So 4 months, no response. But after 4 months, they will give first revision, provided the paper should have some little useful content. You should have at least about 20 pages of write-up, the complete thing, abstract to conclusion, including references. 18 to 20 pages are there. This is not SciIndexed. This is not SciIndexed, General Scopus Journal, but 20 pages write-up, if you have some valid graphs and all, they used to consider within 1 year, the entire process will complete and will get published. But now, when it moved on to Sage journals, immediately they are rejecting many papers. And Circuit World, this is another journal in the Emerald publishers, no payment. All these are no payment, but we have to wait for a long time, 6 months to 8 months time. It will come. And all these details I have mentioned, which date I have submitted, when revision came, and how many days I have taken to submit the revision, whether it is first revision or second revision, all those I have made a list. So wherever green color is there, I want myself to reconsider that journal one more time when I am submitting my next paper. Like that, I have a full list. Maybe this is not the full details. I will show you. This is my exact. Okay, you see how many pages I have. 9 pages of data I have. These are my journals. You can see International Journal of Communication System. This is in 21 November 2019. I have this journal. After 1.5 years, he said it is out of scope. John Wiley, impact factor, it was very less impact factor. I submitted on 7th July 2019. You see here, August 2020, they said no reviewers, and so that is the reason they rejected. But within 15 days, the status is changed from article submitted to under review. Under review means the editor has through the paper, it has gone to the reviewer. So that status changed. But after, you see the difference, after 1 year of time, he returned me saying reject. And the reason he mentioned no reviewers. Okay. So this is a big lesson. But my friends published the same previous organization. My colleagues, my friends published in this journal. But when I tried, my experience was like this. Maybe it will ask reviewers inside when submitting some suggestion of reviewers. It will ask. Maybe they have given some possible reviewers, and a reviewer simply they will not consider. If the reviewers also have published enough publications, they have only those reviewers will be taken. They also maintain some standard. Maybe they have given good reviewers. I am not able to give. Some reason is there. My one year, more than 1 year is wasted. I never went to the journal again for submission. Now Taylor and Francis, you see here, submitted to journal, rejected. Within 2 days they returned. This is good, better. 2 days only wasted. This journal 1.8 impact factor. Okay, this is also this is Taylor and Francis. Taylor and Francis, within 3 days. First day it has cleared the plagiarism check. In the plagiarism check or with the editor means the status will be admin processing. These are different terminologies they use, admin processing, all those things. Then IIT journals, all the IIT journals now they have become paid. In 2020 it was unpaid, so I submitted. They asked word limitations are there, 1.7 impact factor, maximum 12, but 26 pages they are expecting based on the word limit. I resubmitted to 15 pages. Then review in progress, it changed. When in the June it changed, review in progress. In July it got rejected. Okay. IET, it is very tough, but now it has become paid also. Earlier without payment, it was very tough to publish. But now it has become payment. I stay away. I don't have much money to spend on these things. So rather I will wait for a better chance. Now coming to Indian Journal of Green Energy, you can see here within 10 days they rejected like that. Finally, you can see here and there my final published is also, success story is also there. So like this, many trials I have done. It takes a lot of time, and I also saved all the details in my email ID, whether it is Scopus or Impact Factor Journal, how much impact factor, number of issues. One more thing you have to check in the journal homepage, acceptance rate. Acceptance rate. Just I will show you. I am going with one journal which is IJCTA, International Journal of Circuit Theory and Applications. After 8 years, I opened my MTech output, project output. I have written the complete write-up and submitted to this journal. My first impact factor journal is this one. They don't ask any reviewers. I know nobody in this, editor, reviewer, nobody I know, but it got published. I told one more parameter we have to check, acceptance rate. Many journals, they will say 3% acceptance rate, less than 20% acceptance rate. If the number of submissions are 100, they will accept only, final acceptance, they will accept only less than 20%, 5%, 3%. Submitting to such journal is waste of our time. Now you can see this is, you comparatively, you see all the journals, maximum journals, they mention what is the impact factor, how many days they will take for the first decision, and what is the acceptance rate also they will mention. All these are important details to decide whether to submit our article to the journal or not. So 28 is very good value. Okay, 28%. You see other journals, they simply say 3%, 5%, 21% like that. Within 6 days, if the paper is not good, editor itself will throw. Our time waste will not happen. Okay, if it is not within the scope maximum, they will throw it. And if the outputs etc are not to the standard level, that's why we have to maintain about 20-25 pages. So it will go through at least 2 reviewer. You can see here aim and scope of the journal is one of the thing we have, overview or aim and scope. What areas they are considering, only these papers if you submit, it will go inside. Okay, you can see here it concentrates on circuit theory, other fields. Okay, 7,500 words, word limitation is there. If it is research paper, if it is literature survey, word limitations are there. Like that, they will tell what they are concentrated keywords. These keywords are there. Your article will fit in this journal. Okay, whether if it is VLSI, this IJCTA, I told my MTech output it is of VLSI. After 8 years, I submitted VLSI output in this journal. It got published. Then signal and image processing, EEG related also, filtering. All types of transforms we used on the EEG brain signal filtering is done. Okay, I can show you. Two papers I published in this journal. Okay, this is my MTech output. 2019 it got published, and this is PhD work. Here I am fourth author, and it is in 2020. This is image processing. This is VLSI. Okay, this is journal open. You can also search my name. Two papers I have published in this journal. Third time I tried my PhD. These are my MTech and my colleagues, my cousins' PhD work. So my name is at the end. This is my first author is his PhD work. Okay. So signal processing the journal is taking. VLSI the journal is taking. My PhD work communications I have submitted. Within 15 days, they told it is out of scope. Okay. So this journal will take signal image processing areas and VLSI preferably. Communication, it is waste of time in this journal. Like that, we have to analyze and keep some status ready. All those details I have maintained in this. If I slowly scroll through and show you, I have mentioned communications that IJCTA is not taking. Okay, but now even signal processing, I tried fourth time, I tried signal processing. Now it is in 2019 it was good. Now more number of papers they are getting, it seems they are throwing the papers within short time. But if your output is good, you can hope and go ahead. Like this, I have maintained awaiting assignment. After how many days? You see here, 9th May 2021, I applied. Impact factor is less than 1 only when I applied. But finally, when it got accepted, proofreading, everything completed in December 2022. After 1.5 years, this is May, this is December, after 1.5 years. I have mentioned every time I go and check the journal page, it remains waiting assignment, not yet gone to the reviewer. Finally, it gone to the reviewer and one revision came on November. Then revision I submitted. Okay, in 1 month time I submit 1 month. I don't want to lose that paper. I have added this and that. I have increased from 20 pages to 30 pages, adding 10 pages of again output tables, comparison, something I have done not to miss the SCI paper. Okay, impact factor is lesser, but when I submitted it was 0.9. I don't want to miss it, so I increased 10 pages content in my first revision. Okay, finally it got accepted on December 1st, 2022. You see here, after 1 year, I got the second response. After 1 year, when it got accepted, the impact factor changed to 0.4, but still SCI paper only. No payment. You can check it. And the publisher name is Old City Publisher, Adoc and Sensor Wireless Networks, journal name, and Old City Publishers. Okay, like that. Waiting time is more. SCI paper only. At least they are giving response after 1.5 years, and SCI paper we are getting. Okay, so if we are if we are very much hurry to get high impact factors, there are lots of methods. Willing, you can proceed. You have reviewer friends, you can proceed without payment also, it is possible. If you have reviewers, editors known in that journal. Okay, one benefit I will tell you, if you are submitting, I told you many papers mine are rejected. No, so all this red color I don't want to try again. All red color rejected immediately, it should come to my think. Okay, here though it is rejected, I have submitted one paper. You understand the background logic. I submitted one paper in engineering optimization, Taylor and Francis. Okay, though it is rejected, they are giving me reviewer option. Some others will submit paper, no. So I have some 40 to 50 publications in Scopus as of now. So based on that history, I have some public SCA, I have some 8, and Scopus indexed and other conferences or book chapters, everything. I have some around 50 publications. Based on that history, though I didn't publish successfully in this journal, they are giving me reviewer chance. Some papers they are sending me. I can show you my email ID if I give search option. I have done 1 or 2 for the engineering optimization. But ETT journal, every year they are giving me ETT, electronics and telecommunication. One journal will be there. That journal every, this one, transactions on emerging telecommunication, John Wiley. So I didn't publish successfully in that journal. Actually, I had very bad experience with this journal. They never considered me. I have tried 5-6 times. Okay, but I have registered. No, I have become, for uploading the paper itself, we have to register. I have registered in that. My details are there. While registering, they will ask whether you are willing to review the papers or not. You are author, okay. You are submitting one journal paper, okay. But whether you are willing to be a reviewer for our journal. We will generally make tick mark. Who will call reviewer for us? Somebody calls, it's good only. So we will give tick mark. But everybody will not get chance. Slowly, I started publishing in 2017. When I had 0, 1, 2 publications only, 2017. But when I reached 2020, 2021, my publications improved more than 15, more than 20. So these journals considered me when I crossed 15, 20. With the 3-4 impact factor journals, they started considering me, giving me chance for reviewer. Based on the quality of publications we are doing also, these people, they recognize and give us the chance. This is my login. You see how many communications with this single journal. Review due, they are giving reminders. Okay, all these are only, I am acting reviewer for them. I never successfully published in that journal. So there is one advantage. Though you don't publish, you will get reviewer chance. And every time when I complete the reviewer chance, I will send it to two websites, Publons and Web of Science. You can see here. Thank you note. They will give thank you. You have reviewed something. No, that I will forward. Thank you for reviewing transaction of emerging telecommunication and technology. That one I am sending to two email IDs. One is reviews@web of science. Another one publons@web of science. So that will maintain the research score of any researcher. Web of Science or Publons, they